Hello everybody, it is Red Ranger Robin. I am back with a whole other review of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I certainly do apologize, it's taking me a little bit of time to get this, but dealing with a cold and tonsillitis and that, things do get in the way, but here we are. So Call of Duty the past couple years have been an utter disappointment with Vanguard and Cold War coming out on the latest consoles. But it's nice to see familiar faces that really made the Call of Duty franchise flourish back on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Did they still get the mission accomplished without any casualties? Let's find out. So Captain Price are back for another mission to save part of the world once again from a war breaking out. We see Captain Price and his beloved colleagues, Ghost, Price, Gaz, who you play as through the campaign in Modern Warfare 2, team up with another special operations unit out of Mexico, trying to stop a terrorist based out of Iran who has teamed up with the cartel. So in this year's installment of the series, it came to my surprise that this was not like an arcade military shooter, as the series has been known for in the past. Like back on the 360, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 3, and 4. It was more like a simulation in some levels. Most levels, to be more precise, of being in an actual special operations unit. Going up to a door, breaching the door using a flashbang to blind the enemy and clearing out the room, building, or in this game's case, can mean a boat. But no one knows you were there. It's one of those things of being in a special operations unit. You're in and out quickly, and you can't tell anyone what you've done. Even in the unit, once basically 30 seconds has passed in the mission, it's not to be discussed unless there's ever clearance. To my surprise, I really loved something like this. It was something different we had not really seen in the series too much, except for maybe a little back in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. But there is a difference in what we saw this year and what we saw back in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2007. Back then we saw what the front lines of being a soldier is like, with some flashbacks. This year we saw almost some, we saw what the aspects of what it's like to be in a simulation of a special operations unit and the conflict the whole world knows nothing about or what's going on. But this is something I truly enjoyed. It made me beat the game in like a day and a half, and I loved every single minute of it except for one mission alone, which was a bit difficult, but I got through it and enjoyed it. The story is done exceptionally better than last year's Vanguard, not just from a gameplay mechanics standpoint, but just as an overall experience, and in the length as well, which was a huge disappointment last year. Last year we only got 8 missions. This year we got 18, so there's a huge improvement over last year's that it feels like it was worth my money story-wise. The multiplayer is something I only got a few moments on, but experience from the beta was great. It felt balanced to me. Nothing really felt overpowered, I would say, except for maybe some of the shotguns and the distance from some of them. I felt a bit ridiculous, but other than that, I had a lot of fun playing the multiplayer. Probably the most fun I've had playing a Call of Duty multiplayer game since Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009, so it's quite enjoyable. I do look forward to playing more with friends and having those nostalgia memories of back when I was a teenager, staying up all night on a Friday night, drinking Mountain Dew, eating Doritos, which is funny because they do those promotions with those companies, and playing the original Modern Warfare. It seems just about every other year Call of Duty hits the nail on the head and brings you back into the series and gives you some sort of nostalgia back into the early 2000s. But I give this year's Call of Duty an 8.5 out of 10, and I want to make a side note. The guy that I am showing you in this video right now is a total and colossal asshat. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget, you guys can follow me on Twitter at RedRangerRobin1, Instagram RedRangerRobin, TikTok, and YouTube, and of course right here on YouTube, but I just realized I said twice, at RedRangerRobin. Thanks so much. You guys have yourself a good day. Bye-bye.